Okay. Who was Jeff Thomas and what happened? Jeff Thomas was a model and social media influencer. He described his relationship with Peter Thiel beginning around the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. He called it a financially dependent arrangement. Thiel would provide him with lavish gifts, including a $13 million mansion in the Hollywood Hills and a $300,000 car. That kind of reminds me of another case of someone receiving a mansion. A very expensive mansion for what doesn't seem to have any documented return for it. But I don't know if I should say who. It's probably wrong of me to draw parallels or associations. But although I guess there may be some that are already attached there anyway. If you know, Jeff Thomas said, "It's not like I was his boyfriend, really. I was just kind of his friend that was there for him when he needed." When he had Louis Vuitton bags for me, or $300,000 vehicles to give me, I was there for him when he needed. They reportedly met at Coachella around 2015, 2016, which is hilarious. The thought of Thiel at Coachella, probably sweating and being greasier than normal, is a funny image to me. The idea of Peter Thiel with glow sticks and a mesh, like a fishnet like top, wearing nothing underneath, you know, being like the see-through shirts like what those type of guys wear, you know what I mean? Holding glow sticks and dancing at Coachella is very funny. It's a little funny. It's just a little funny thought to put in your head. Funny image. If you're able to visualize images inside of your brain, which not everyone can do, by the way, it's a nice way to laugh at someone like Peter Thiel, respectfully. But they grew closer as Thiel pursued a more reclusive lifestyle during the pandemic. Very important here. Very important that we make sure that we know about that. Very important. Everyone, when they talk about Jeff Thomas, it's very important to reiterate and push that he had mental health struggles. This guy had mental health struggles. Very important. Very important. This will always be brought up. It always should be brought up whenever you're talking about a situation like this. Jeff Thomas openly expressed in 2022 that the dynamic had become toxic and unsatisfying. "I saw the spark in me fade away. My mental health is at risk," he told The Intercept. He eventually relocated to Miami, likely in part to escape attention, but stayed in touch with Thiel. All right, so this is what we're talking about. On March 8th, 2023, Thomas was found dead after falling from a high-rise apartment in Miami. Miami police were investigating the death as a possible suicide and had reached out to Thiel as part of the active investigation. Jeff Thomas's family publicly noted his struggles with mental health and addiction and believed suicide was the cause. His agent speculated he might have accidentally fallen while taking a selfie, though this remains unfounded. A gay man dying from trying to take a selfie, allegedly. Very sad. There were tensions at a New Year's Eve party. Reports from the Daily Mail, okay, right, I think people roll their eyes with that, but the Daily Mail, citing unnamed sources, claimed a heated confrontation occurred at a New Year's Eve gathering hosted by Thiel and his husband. When Thomas showed up uninvited and was questioned by Peter Thiel's husband with, "Why is he here?" that incident allegedly deeply humiliated Jeff Thomas and may have exacerbated his mental health decline. U.S. tabloids framed Thomas's death as following this messy showdown, but it's important to note the credibility of those claims varies. Speculation and theories. There's no credible evidence that supports foul play. No credible evidence supports foul play. Several theories and suspicions have circulated, most from internet commentary and tabloids. The suicide remains the most widely accepted explanation, given both family testimony and police framing. Selfie accident theory exists but lacks corroboration and seems speculative. Tabloid claims of a romantic showdown have feigned speculation about humiliation contributing to his emotional decline, but these sources, like the Daily Mail, are considered less reliable. Online posts, including Reddit commentary, have floated conspiratorial ideas. Like you can probably surmise, but these remain wholly unsubstantiated and speculative. So, in summary, Jeff Thomas was publicly linked to Peter Thiel by multiple outlets, including the Intercept Advocate, Miami New Times. Died by falling from a building in Miami in 2023, March 8th of 2023. That fall was officially investigated as a possible suicide. Thomas had expressed distress over his relationship with Thiel, describing it as a toxic and emotionally draining. Most dramatic theories come from tabloids or social commentary with no evidence supporting anything beyond a tragedy rooted in mental health struggles. Thank you.